Good evening, race fans. Welcome into round number 8 of Friday Night RODDCAR here at Legacy Daytona, the world center of racing in the Gen 4 cars, here for 80 laps of on-track action. And as always, here with my co-commentator, Art. How we doing tonight?
I am ready for RODDCAR night in America.
Just completely ripped Puffer Zone. That's fine. May their
Yeah,
memory
and
live. May their memory live long.
are they?
But
I'm still waiting to see them in Hell in a Cell, brother.
all right. Here with the 55% fuel capacity, estimated just over 18 to 22 laps. One green-white checker at the point of no return if these drivers need it. And one lap of qualifying to set the grid here tonight. Let's take a look quickly at your Rod's race trends presented by Perry Paints. Mo Perry, nice enough to come up with a little graphic. Corbin Simmons behind the scene. Your last 5 races here at the Legacy Daytona, we've had 4 different winners. The average number of leaders throughout the race, nearly 11 at 10.8. The average lap of our last caution was lap 65, roughly. And then we see 24 lead changes a race, so in for a lot of action here tonight. The only repeat winner in that group of 4 over our last 5 races was none other than Wyatt Tinsley. But also the prevailing storyline here this evening is Parker White, who has won 3 races in a row and is trying to do the unthinkable and win 4 RODDCAR races in a row. And we'll see if he could pull out the unthinkable here tonight. Let's go ahead and get right into the on-track action as qualifying is already underway. Currently top of the board is Petey Zellert. And now it's Cody Porter in the 04 go to the top of the board, 48.77, only 2 times on the chart, and Dylan Kem goes even quicker. Here's AJ Green in a completely white 487 machine.
Yeah, I'm really excited for tonight because not only will this be, I believe, RODDCAR's first time seeing the Gen 4 cars at a super speedway, it'll be my first time seeing the Gen 4 cars at a super speedway.
AJ Green goes 6th quickest. Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see how this races, especially with the uniqueness of this old Daytona surface. Very bumpy, worn out. James Mendez, he goes 9th quickest. Here's Andrew Cootie on his get up to speed lap. And the number 9 machine, let's go on board with the driver of the 9. That was actually his final lap, excuse me. Here's the 88 machine, Mark Jorgensen Jr. down the back straightaway. 88 National Guard. So much pain around Memorial Day. J.R. Hildebrand hitting the wall to turn 4 to absolutely choke away the Indy 500, and then Dale Jr. running out of gas off turn 4 to Coke 600. Not a good week for the National Guard. Let's see if Mark Jorgensen Jr. can give this scheme some luck in the month of May. He crosses the line. The 88 goes P7. Jacob Dunn out of turn number 4. Into the line. Below the apron legal in qualifying, and he'll go 13th quickest. Next up across the line would be Jaden Carter in the 7 machine. And Michael Cozy Jr. And then here's the man everyone's been trying to beat for the last 3 weeks. It is Parker White. The 95 crosses the line. And it's P3. Here is Matthew Huggins crossing the line. He should be the last one to get a timed lap in, and Matthew Huggins goes 21st quickest. No one else out on track. With just seconds remaining in qualifying. That will be it on pole tonight with a fantastic lap time. 48.72, Tyler Gary.
If Mark wrecks from the lead out of 4, I'm blaming Max, as you should.
I don't feel like that's my fault, though.
Honestly, I feel like it's your fault that Dale Jr. ran out of fuel.
Ugh. That's pretty tough. Well, we've got our trends for the race. We've got our field set here tonight. We got 37 hungry drivers all gunning for victory. It's time for everyone's favorite part of the broadcast, the picks to win here.
Is it Time to jinx a
It
driver?
is absolutely time to jinx some poor soul. Let you kick it off here.
Oh, you're gonna let me kick it off?
You got the interesting and fun pick, the easy pick in Parker White. You got some wild cards further
I'm not
back.
doing that. I'm not doing that to Parker White. There's a lot of
We'll let him handle his own business.
yeah. I'm gonna go with probably my favorite name in the field, Steven Rex 3. Just because he's got the name Steven Rex.
He's starting
I feel like
right
that's
in the
gonna
middle of the pack, so I have to stay out of trouble here tonight. Look at these Gen 4 cars. Look how beautiful it is.
Corbin picked Parker White.
Oh boy. It's a complete disaster class, and it's Corbin Simmons' fault.
I'm just going with the guy that has a Rex in his name.
Go ahead
'Cause I
and
think it'll
give
be
me
funny.
tonight for the race win. Give me. This is a tough one. There's so many stacked drivers in this field. Give me officially, without any second thought, give me Michael Frisch in the 58 machine. He hasn't gridded up yet, but when he does, he'll be my pick to win. One of the few drivers that have not gridded up here tonight, and we are. I don't think he actually made it to the grid, so that's fun.
Gonna jinx him before the race even starts?
Oh yeah. I don't think he's made it into the server yet, so that's fun. The jinx will begin immediately. If he, for whatever reason, doesn't get back in here, my fallback pick is Michael Cozy Jr. in the 9th position. But Frisch first if he gets in here. We'll see. Let's see why Cody Porter's number isn't registering on our ticker. Let's see if we can fix that real quick.
Because you're a nerd.
But your front row here tonight, Tyler Gary, Alex Link, Parker White, Scott Warren, and Dylan Kemp will round out the top 5 here. Zwack, Cody Porter, Jaden Carter, Michael Cozy Jr., and Jacob Dunn. Your top 10 here as we get ready to go racing. Pace car makes that hard left-hand turn down pit road. No restart zone back in 2009, but Tyler Gary gets us underway, and we are green here this evening.
Your pick to win did, in fact, start from pit, so he is here.
That's good to see. As they barrel off into turn number 160 miles, roaring up to top speed, already 3 wide. Matthew Zwack, top of 3, no help behind him. Inside line prevailing through the first 2 corners of this race. Parker White slots into second. And down the back straightaway they go for the first time. A lot of cars lined up on the inside, outside line, not organized. Tyler Gary leads into turn number 3 for the first time. Now starting to get formed up. Alex Link fighting back with help from Scott Warren and Jaden Carter. But the first lap of 80 here tonight, 80 scheduled, will go to Tyler Gary. Alex Link, though, looking to challenge on that high side and take the lead away into turn number 1.
I wonder how long it'll be with a new car and track combination for these drivers to be comfortable enough to start sitting at 3 and potentially holding at 3 throughout the lap.
We saw last week the 87th Talladega, kind of an underused combination for a lot of guys, struggle with it early and often. Right now, guys just trying to feel everything out. Zwack dropping to the back. He's down 14 positions. But Tyler Lonnen, he's He's up 11. He's trying to get to the front of this field, as is Garrett Delph. He's up 13. Lucas Plessel's up 10. So a couple of big movers here early on. Fastest lap that time by was Mo Perry on 54 machine, 44.92. Top speed achieved here tonight, 210 miles an hour by Garrett Delph. It kind of explains why he's up 12 positions. It's absolutely hauling the mail here in the early going. Had a peak there 3 wide.
Yeah, I could definitely see this being a race where you want to vibe as Steven Rex hit the apron through into 3 and 4. Vibing around in the back is not the worst idea whenever you know a lot of these drivers probably aren't super familiar with this car, especially on a track like this where it's just bumpy all the way around.
We've seen a lot of guys, though, kind of just playing it easy, not really anyone trying to push too aggressively. They're all just kind of electing to follow each other in line. Outside line had a peak there, trying to get the advantage down the back straightaway. Alex Link, with help from Scott Warren, has a slight advantage over Tyler Gary. Now the outside lane starting to get the momentum wound up. Parker White hooked up tight to the back of Tyler Gary, though, and they've been pretty much side by side since the drop of the green flag. Here's Dylan Drelling going 3 wide. 15. I should say the 8 of Brian Hicks. He's 3 wide for a moment, kind of bobbling around in traffic, but he's up 18 positions.
And he's still trying to make moves middle 3.
DEI-powered race car. Oh, and that's going to be trouble for the field. Jacob Dunn gets turned right in front of Brian Hicks, and there's more cars. Cody Porter up and into the wall. Hard contact. We're about 10th on back. We got a car up and over. It's Steven Rex. Congratulations. Picks to win. Jinxed immediately. What in the world happened there? We're watching Brian Hicks. He was kind of on Cody Porter, blown motor immediately. Brian Hicks was trying to make up ground through the middle. Was kind of wiggly through 3 and 4. And then into 1 and 2, it all kind of broke loose here. You can kind of see him shooting the gap.
Oh, I think that's contact between Jacob Dunn and Michael Cozy Jr. on quarter entry.
Go here to Cozy. See Cozy just a little bit higher, and it just looks like there might be ever so slight contact to Jacob Dunn's car there. Not really anything he could have done. It just went around on him. And the whole field piles in. We get a better look at this. Into turn number 1. Cozy just riding a little bit up higher, and then here they go off into 1. And it just comes around on him. I don't even know if there was contact made, but nevertheless, he gets right in front of Brian Hicks. Cody Porter's going to get right reared up into the fence. Huge contact there. And Steven Rex nowhere to go, and he's just going to get run into by multiple guys. Tyler Lonan.
I think you got the wrong guy there saying Joe Swanson ARCA brakes.
And then Mo Perry.
Why are you asking us to do your job? Why is race control in chat with us?
Right on board with Mo Perry here.
Mr. Perry Paints.
We'll take a quick look, though. What happened to Joe Swanson? Where did he end up in all of this?
I think it was a combination of loose with arrow loose.
Yeah, I don't really think Cozy got him much, if anything. Joe Swanson didn't do nothing, Corbin. What do you get your eyes checked, bud? But Dean Clavitt up to 2nd position. How about it? Jaden Carter and Dean Clavitt, the only two cars to stay out on the racetrack, and they'll occupy the front row here. Jaden trying to get that bonus point. I believe that was the strategy there for Dean as well.
They're going to come in
this time by, and Alex Link will win the race off of pit road in the 091.
I'm going to have to get with him and tell him he still has sponsor obligations there.
The lights are out on top of the pace car. RODDCAR rules in effect. Mo Perry able to wave himself around the pace car. Lap flags will be cleared. Shoes cone in effect also with 1 lap to go. Let's see if... I imagine Cody Porter just towed, but if he didn't have that fast repair check, it would be a long night for the 04. Steven Rex was upside down almost at one point. He's back out on the racetrack. And a lot of guys are going to have to be waving themselves around here.
I really just want to watch the cone because they have to go left side of the cone and into the grass to go choose bottom. And there's just going to be a couple guys I know who are going to cook it and spin themselves.
It looked pretty good that time. Yeah, the outside is the safer choice. As the field begins to form up 2 by 2. 36 cars. Jack Mace was not able to make it. But I feel like Cody Porter might not have had that fast repair checked. Unless he's still towing. Off of turn number 4, field in tow with Alex Link and Parker White, your front row. Pace car is going to make this hard left-hand turn, and we are going to get back underway. Let's crank it up here at 210 miles an hour as we get back underway here on lap number 9. Only takes 1 lap to get up to speed, but when they do, they are nearly 205 miles an hour. 3 wide for the race lead. Tyler Gary through the middle. Parker White, no help up top. He's going to drop back to Dylan Kim at around the 9th position.
And then we're going to be... I was going to say we might have 3 wide racing for the first time, but they're slotting back in line. I'm really surprised that Tyler Gary took that hole with them being, I believe, Norris Forest teammates last year. Both made it to Coke Series. I thought we were going to have teammate battle. You got Alex Link and Daniel Smallwood on the inside. You had Parker White and Tyler Gary on the outside. Tyler Gary said, "No, I want to go lead this race. I'm not going to give Parker White the best shot at 4 in a row."
The best metric to judge your teammate is to beat him, and he's won 3 in a row. So he is the gold standard right now, not only for his teammates, but for the rest of the league. Tyler Gary has looked so strong here in the early going, as has Alex Link. Scott Warren has been up in the top 5 the entire night as well. Jacob Roth doing a nice job. He's up 21 spots, digging on the bottom side there. Trying to bring my pick to win into the mix, into the top 10 for the first time tonight, Michael P. Frisch. Jacob Dunn involved in our first caution of the night, but he's right back in the mix. You can tell different packs, different ideologies are on display early tonight. Guys just trying to stay out of the chaos. Ross Corlett, Mo Perry, one of them.
I think they're just doing that to make Corbin's job a lot harder.
And Steven Rex is 1 lap down. He actually might be 2, but
he's still going. Let's go.
Yeah. Cody Porter, can confirm, did not have the fast repair checked, so his night is pretty much done before it even got started. Ryan Hicks had a car spinning right in front of him. That's not going to deter this 15 machine. Is making moves to the bottom, trying to get back up inside the top 15. Lindrelling trying to push Scott Warren to lead on that high side. He almost got left reared there by Parker White, and it looks like...
Is Brian Hicks coming in?
Indeed he is. Unscheduled stop here for the 15. That's actually the 8, but... Oh, start procedure. Black flag for Brian Hicks, start procedure. You heard it there first. Firm race control.
Interesting.
Scott Warren leading the outside. Dylan Kemp looking 3 wide on the top side. He'll slot back in line. So a lot of the guys at the front pack being very cautious in the early going. Definitely with the early wreck in the back of their mind. Just trying to get to at least halfway, you would imagine, before they really start turning up the pressure. We saw it last week. Same thing, 87s at Dega. The intensity will continue to ramp up throughout the rest of the evening.
I'm just waiting for that one car that's able to back up, get a run, stick it on the high side, and just side draft their way to second or third place by themselves.
I don't really see anyone running that third line. Jeremy Cootie tried it, but he's in the outside fence, so he's not going to be going to the lead.
Still up there.
Yeah, just hold it up there. You'll be just fine. Car low, and now you're clear. And one more. There you go. But you can see that fence just catches you out and it grabs you. Nowhere to go. He chose the outside and then started on the inside. So Brian Hicks going to have a lot of work to do to get back in this. Still on the lead lap. He's got a drafting partner in tow. That's Matt Bear Sr. Really all the way back to Robert Colgan. 24 cars in this main pack. Maybe Mo Perry if he can catch the draft. But Jeremy Cootie leading this second group of cars, and then behind them Tyler Lonin, and then it's kind of just mixed up from there.
This has to be one of the calmest, I was going to say calmest, RODDCAR races, as we have 3 wide action.
Garrett Delph says, let's just change your mind on that. We're going 3 wide. Michael Cozy Jr. in tow. Parker White thought about making a move to that high line, but will stay tucked in front of Dylan Drelling. Now he moves up, maybe not. Yes, he did move up, and now he's going to get the push there from Garrett Delph. They had some momentum on that high side. Got Michael Cozy Jr. in tow as well. Scott Warren is thinking about moving up to that third line, but here comes Parker White. 3 by 3 by 3.
Yeah, some of the best in the business on that high side. If there was a... Oh! The car going
Spin
around
further back down to the inside.
2 cars. Somewhat kept it straight.
Frisch involved as well. Jacob Roth, 2 cars. They get it back straight off the racetrack. And we stay green. Outside line has lost some momentum. Cozy had to dip back. 2 cars now trying to make up momentum. Tyler Gary has moved up to the middle line to block the run from Warren. And that'll allow Link to lead the bottom and to lead that lap. Middle line has the most cars, but they're not making the most headway at the moment. Shortest way around the racetrack prevailing at the moment. But it's definitely not a bad reason to try this early in the race, so see what you can got up that top side so you can help you and see if you can get a run. That's what Scott Warren's trying to do right now, and he has just about half a car length. He's going to drop down in front of Tyler Gary, leave Parker White hung out to dry. Tyler Gary has no choice but to let him in. While that may have worked to lead the middle line, he's still got to deal with Alex Link to his inside.
Gary shoves him. Have him at the line here, yeah.
Help from Tyler Gary. That's who you want in your corner. On lap 18, but not on lap 80. He will go for the win. No doubt about that. Now we're back to 2 by 2. That third line has lost all momentum, and everyone hops back to what was the middle line. Scott Warren trying to get down in front of Link, and he'll do so. Link has to lift just a little bit.
Yeah, at least we're seeing a little give and take here.
And we're still only 18 laps into this race, so I respect the give and take. Smart thing to do, because that would have been a big one had Link decided to drive through the rear of the 76 there. That was a dead heat at the line.
actually been a tie based on iRacing. Like, it obviously has more that it will not show me, but for me, it was a tie.
Working lap number 19 here.
I like how they decided to go 3 wide just so I was going to talk about how calm it was, and now they're back to 2x2, as you have said.
It is a 23-car main pack. Robert Hogan, the last car in this pack. 2 seconds separating first through 23rd, and then Glenn Hedrick leading a group of single-file cars from 24th to 28th. They're 9.5 seconds off the race lead. And Tyler Lonan, with help from James Mendez and Jacob Roth, they're this little mini third group, and then Brian Hicks, Matt Bear Sr., and Petey Zeller. Laps in, we haven't really seen anyone be completely dominant at the front here. They've been pretty much side by side. Haven't really seen anyone being able to push their way through the entire field. Tyler Gary's been pretty strong, though. He's controlled a couple of lines. Scott Warren has made some moves from the top to the bottom.
Garrett Delp was working his way there. Like, he's started to fall back a little bit, but he's still up a good amount.
There's a car on the wall. I think that was Andrew Cootie that got a piece of the turn 4 wall there on corner exit. He's still digging it. 196 miles an hour entering the corner. Garrett Delp, though, he is up 21 positions, so he knows how to pick up some spots. He's got himself in a decent situation as they come up to lap Petey Zeller. Just in front of them, let's look out the cockpit here of Tyler Gary, see what he sees. Not a whole lot. Scott Warren to his inside. 3 wide here. Petey puts it in the fence, just trying to stay out of the way. Again in the fence, and he'll just try and survive another lap, hope for a caution.
Yeah, with those on boards, I can definitely see why these drivers are not, you know, super, like, pushing to go to that third line and try and make moves.
Man, this is really the best of that we got on the service right now, going at it here. At least on the oval side of things. 210 miles an hour, 205. 45-second best lap time. 44 for a couple of guys even. 1.8 seconds separates first through 23rd. Over half the pack. And it is a stalemate right now. 2x2, no one really trying to push the issue right now. They're trying to get to green flag pit stops and hopefully trying to spread out this field a little bit. It's a special
green
sight.
flag pit stops are where it will get real exciting.
It's a special treat when RODDCAR gets to those green flag pit stops, especially at the speeds we're traveling and how grouped up these guys are. It really separates, you know, a top 10 car from a race-winning car if you can get on and off the pit road with your group. A little bit of strategy involved as well as who do you want to pit with, the front runners or the guys toward the back of the front pack, or you do your own. Obviously helped if you have teammates, which a lot of these guys work together week in and week out. This whole group, everyone came down lap 6 or lap 7.
Do we know what the fuel run is?
Estimated at around 20 laps-ish, just like last week. We should see some guys start to pull the trigger here soon. As they are coming up to lap Petey Zeller, or excuse me, it is Stephen, no, that is Matt Bear Sr. and Brian Hicks working as a group here. They got a little bit of speed, so we'll see how this works out for them. They're roughly 10 miles an hour slower than our leaders, so we'll see here what the plan is. 32nd and 33rd, last 2 cars on the lead lap for probably at least half of this lap, but we'll see what happens down the back straightaway. That's actually a good time to get caught. They can pull off to the apron and place over there. They are hugging the bottom.
Yeah, they're not moving.
Scott Warren up. We'll get a little dicey, but the rest of the field should be able to go by, and they should get off towards the apron. Matt Bear Sr. does. Brian Hicks stays glued to the yellow line. He's allowed to do so. The rest of the field their responsibility to get by, and they're doing that. This is going to shake up things a little bit, though. Scott Warren, your race leader, was hung out to dry, and now we're 3x3 again, so definitely
3x3 with a lap car in the middle.
Oh, and Warren, that got a little close for Daniel Smallwood's liking, I imagine. And that definitely spread this field out a bit. 3x3. Dylan Drelling to the high side. With help from Parker White. Not a lot of help for the middle line yet.
Oh no, that's Cody Porter on the bottom.
Car and quarter entry. He's going to stay right where he is. Alex Link stuck behind him. Going to check up that inside line big time. That puts Dylan Drelling to the race lead. Now Link has to drop down out of line. Or that's Cody Porter. That finally gets out of line. Drelling going to go top to bottom, and here comes Garrett Delph below the yellow. That got a little dicey.
When he was still touching the apron a little there, gotta be careful with those touches.
Goes Swanson into the mix in fourth behind Parker White. And at the line this time by, it would have been Dylan Drelling in the 83 taking home the victory. Those lap cars certainly mixed up the running order ever so slightly. Scott Warren now back to 15th. Delphi's your big mover. He's up 25 positions. I've seen Lucas Plessel get really wide on the exit of 2 and 4. He's hit the wall a couple of times, but he's hanging on. We have a departure from Daytona International Airport as well. Background. Missing a heck of a good race. Haven't had the chance to interview these guys, see how their cars are handling. We haven't had any wrecks, just the one. And there's Plessel. Yeah, no, that's actually Mark? Ross Corlett. So they got a bunch of similarly looking cars. Dylan Drelling always seems to be a guy that knows his way to the front. Doesn't seem to have the luck that's needed to win these races, though. When it gets down to crunch time and you just need that extra inch or that extra mile an hour to avoid the chaos, and
he's won one.
He's won the Draft Heart 300, though, and no one can take that away from him.
He sure did. He sure did win that race.
Yes, he did. Doing a fine job, though, leading this inside line, though. Parker White to the front with help from Joe Swanson. He's going to cut down in front of Drelling.
And that was a close one.
Guys trying to get themselves situated here for green flag pit stops.
I don't think I'd want to be that...
to the front, trying to make it 4 in a row. Joe Swanson leads the outside line. Some shuffling going on further back in the pack. It's Jacob Dunn making a move to the bottom.
Yeah, I would not want to be up front whenever it comes to green flag pit stops. That's just the most likely to get run over.
But if you're at the back of this main pack and you lose any amount of time, you could lose the main draft. So it's definitely got a little bit of strategy involved. When do you make the decision to peel off a pit road? Race control hasn't had to do a darn thing tonight. Massive shout out to this field, though, for keeping it clean. Oh, that got a little tight in the turn one there. Joe Swanson wants to lead this race. He's going to get all the help he wants from Andrew Cootie in the 9 machine. Mark Jorgensen third on that outside, and Dylan Kemp making some moves as well. As strong as that high side is, though, the inside line equally as strong. Parker White, Dylan Drelling, Tyler Gary, Garrett Delph.
I really want DK to get up here past, I believe that's Jorgensen, so that we have Bill Elliott pushing Chase Elliott. The matching 9 paint schemes.
This is a very good-looking field, I might add. Their Sunday best for these Gen 4 cars, I'm telling you. What happens when you have centered numbers? Swanson getting a heck of a push from Cootie, and he's going to actually drop down to lead the inside line, so Andrew Cootie now leads the outside line. Oh, that's going to be contact made! Parker White stays tucked in line, though. Had a chance for 3 wide for the lead, and Joe Swanson's on the apron. We got 226s, got smoke, got cars beating and banging, 3 wide for the race lead, and that's a good time to come down pit road.
Hey, we don't talk about what Billy Elliott's doing to Chase Elliott.
But Scott Warren, AJ Green, and Mo Perry. Green flag pit stops here on lap 31 coming to 32. So they went a little bit farther than the 22 lap fuel estimate that we had. Roughly 22, 25 laps. Like 23 to 26, I say, something like that. Joe Swanson had a heck of a moment off of turn 4. These tires starting to give up for a couple of these guys. We'll see who elects to come down this time, by.
I think it's going to be a lot of them with how many
Here
are
comes
looking to get
Parker
in
White,
line.
Dylan Drelling, Tyler Gary. And the whole second half of that lead pack. Oh, and there goes Parker White, and there goes Joe Swanson. But overall, they made it. Oh, there's the 21 sideways on pit road. That is Glenn Hedrick. Tyler Lonan saying, "What are you doing in my box?" That'll leave the top 7 out, led by Jaden Carter. So yeah, I saw some smoke on pit entry there. And it was the 21 machine. Race off of pit road, won by Tyler Gary. Got Dylan Kem and Dean Clavitt right behind him. And as they come out, here comes the rest of the 7 in.
Can they make it a little cleaner?
Looks like everyone's going to be in just fine. A little bit of locking the rear brakes up there for Zwack, but everyone's fine. Racing all the way down through this facility, even onto pit road, off of pit road. Race to the snack bar.
Oh, Joe Swanson got a penalty. I wonder if that's for the exiting and then re-entering.
That would be what that is. Michael Cozy Jr. and Parker White still on pit road as well, so penalties here from guys we wouldn't normally expect to make mistakes. And here comes the rest of this front pack, definitely spreading out what was 23 cars. We'll see what it ends up being when they get back grouped up together. Right now it is Jaden Carter trying to get up to speed. He's got 26, who's actually the 71 to Joe Swanson, and we are all out of order here. Wait for the pack to come off of turn number 2. It is Perry in tow leading this second group, and it's going to get a whole lot of interesting here as they go 3x3 for the race lead. No contest from that group that just came off the pit road. Jaden Carter, though, was able to hook up to those lap cars and guys that received a penalty, though. So it's him, Lucas Plussel, and Mo Perry charging around the outside. With help from Brian Hicks, who's still a lap down. This is definitely shaking up the running order. We only have 15 cars within 5 seconds, so we lost about half of that pack.
Scott Warren going for the lead here.
Got the help on the outside. Got Tyler Gary in tow. Dylan Kem tucked up tight down the back straightaway. Well, Perry led with that left side damage. Here comes Tyler Gary to make a move for the race lead, though. Dylan Kem going with him. Nothing Scott Warren could have done there. Now that the field's spread out, these guys can feel free to race a little bit, and Tyler Gary wasted no time to get back up to the front. But realistically, this might not even be... Well, Dean's going to be in the draft because he's got Bussell and they're... Yeah, so really it's now 13 cars. We lost 10 drivers on that sequence of pit stops. A couple of them are still in the main pack. Michael Cozy Jr., he's 24th. From the speeding penalty, we can imagine that's a car way up the fence. Scott Warren. And they're still swerving. Scott Warren top to bottom, but not what he wanted to do there. And they're going to get even more splintered. So we got to crank it up, Redemption, as everything is popping off. Mark Jorgensen Jr. to the race lead with help from Cozy. We're going to crank it up here. Things are just now starting to get good. But due to that Scott Warren incident, we've lost even more guys. Lost Corlett trying to lead this second group of 3 cars back in. They're 3.7 off of Kevin Spencer and AJ Green, who are in danger of getting left by Dean Clavitt. And there's Scott Warren coming back out of the pits. Mo Perry is up 30 spots. Got a little bit of left side damage, but it's not bothering the 054.
Yeah, I completely lost Mo in that pit sequence. I didn't even realize that he was going to have a shot to come out and lead the race. And then bam, he was there.
Yeah, he came in early, so he came in on lap 31. The rest of the guys around him 32 and 33. But getting that clean entry, it ended up working out for him. AJ Green, another one. He was right up there in that pack with Mo. Falling back a little bit.
I can't believe we only have 22 cars on the lead lap. And another 5 of them, or 4 of them, might be looking to go a lap down. They're just ahead of the leaders. It's Parker and Wyatt, I believe Garrett Delph, Dylan Drelling.
Yeah, a lot of these guys are be hoping for a caution. Look at the heavy hitters trapped the lap down. Michael Cozy Jr., Scott Warren, Michael Frisch, P.D. Zeller. Cody Porter never got off the starting blocks. Did not have the fast repair check for the blown motor. He's hoping for a lot of chaos here as we approach the second half of this race. And he's probably going to get it with the lap cars.
I mean, they're going up, trying to get out the way.
Oh, that's a block. That was almost disastrous. Got multiple cars in the fence.
Yeah.
The leaders make it through unscathed. Parker White has to slot back in line 25th. This is a ferocious pace the leaders are putting on here. No cautions, and they were solid on green flag pit stops. Trapping a lot of guys a lap down. Obviously, RODDCAR rules in effect as we have hit the halfway point of the race. So they get a caution. They're able to wave themselves back around, and they are right back in contention. But so far, that hasn't happened.
And I think the only one who's going to need multiple is, you know, Cody Porter.
All
he probably didn't want it.
Cars still running.
He probably didn't want to take his fast repair because he expected there to be more cautions. And usually for RODDCAR, he might be right, but these boys just getting their act together today.
Had a couple of iffy moments, but they've been able to hold it. There's been a 2-car wreck. Corbin Simmons not throwing the caution for 2 cars, as per the rule book. A lot of guys, especially in the back, though, they're not even doing anything silly. They're just kind of falling in line, waiting for that next phase of the race to happen. Lap down cars towards the front of the field, though, might have something to say, but right now they're minding their P's and Q's as well. And even this 3-car pack, they're not going to do anything here. 4-car pack. Bigger pack, but kind of just waiting to see what happens and get back on the lead lap, and we'll go from there. Reason to junk up your car, because especially you get the Rave around for free.
Yeah, but leaders are starting to pull in on another group of lappers. Going to put Tyler Lonan and Jacob Roth a lap down when they catch up to him.
That'll leave us just 17 cars on the lead lap. Like I said, a very quick pace here tonight. Especially if we get another green flag pit stop here tonight.
That is a pack of 6 cars. It could be hard to navigate if they have to try and get up to the high side and just hold it there.
So you would think that normally, but coming into tonight, they've done a very solid job up to this point in the race, so don't expect there to be any issues. It's a little hectic, but they all end up sorting it out. The 88 leading that high line with help from Michael Cozy Jr. He held the lead for a couple feet, and then Tyler Gary's taking it back. Tyler Gary's looked like the dominant car. We can say that now as the race is over halfway complete. He's looked like the strongest car out there tonight.
Mark Jorgensen actually led that lap that time, bud.
Fought back through the trioval. It's pretty much a stalemate right now. Both cars, or both lines, have 5 cars tucked up tight. No
And
one
it's
really
not like
pushing
Mark.
the issue.
Mark doesn't have any real competition. Well, he's gonna have competition, but Cozy Jr.'s not gonna go anywhere. He doesn't get anything out of trying to make the pass here. So he's got like a permanent guy just to sit behind him and push him.
You're just trying to get to that next caution or that next set of green flag pit stops. You can see definitely how tame this field is being. Matthews whack. Hanging off just a bit. He's in 5th, but obviously a lot of cars in front of him not for position, so he's just hanging off. Leading this group back to 12th, just single file. No real sense of urgency yet from these drivers. But that will change. Parker White had to fight back last week, involved in a couple cautions, and he still got 3 in a row. Now he's trapped a lap down halfway through this race. What does he have in store for the second half to try and make it 4 in a row? Very curious to see how it plays out. Cody Porter coming in for another pit stop. He's off sequence. We are roughly 10 to 12 laps away from our next set of green flag pit stops.
Not sure if I trust you on that.
I did the math this time. It should be 57, 58 maybe. We'll see what they're able to do on this run. Anywhere from 56 to 58, and that will not, depending on when they come in. If they're 56, they might not make it. 58, they have a...
Ooh, Joseph wants it all over the place there for that corner. He did not look comfortable.
If they can get it to 58, they would have a chance. Lap 60, they'd be good. Yeah, 25 laps a run. Yeah, Joe Swanson a lap down. In the main pack where he's been all night long. Just in a different situation now. Just trying to hang on and get to that caution flag, that redeeming caution flag. As they motor down the back straightaway at 203 miles an hour into turn number 1. Or turn 3.
I gotta say, I would be perfectly fine if we do not get another caution throughout this race.
I'd love to see the strategy if we kept it green to the end. It's going to be kind of tight on fuel. If that were the case, Gary has caught the next group of lap cars, Jacob Roth and Tyler Launer, and he'll just move up to the top side, and he'll pick up Mark Jorgensen Jr. as a result. Dylan Kem going to lead the inside line. Nowhere to go. They caught them in a hurry. That was Jeremy Cootie that was unable to get out of the way. Jacob Roth, Steven Rex, P.D. Zeller, Tyler Lawn in the group. They had enough cars to justify not getting out of the way. They were keeping pretty competitive speed.
Yellow is out. I believe that's Jeremy Cootie spinning like a top.
So he was thinking about getting out. Oh, that's just not good. Jaden Carter catches a piece. Alex Link catches a piece. And Dean Clavitt just barely misses that, and that was unfortunate. Let's take a look at what happened here. Jeremy Cootie was thinking about getting out of the way, kind of indecisive. He was just maybe just giving him extra room, but he kind of straddles the apron going into turn number 3. He's got more than half his car down there, and that's not good. That's unfortunate. Jaden Carter catches a piece, and Link and Daniel Smallwood has to put it in the fence, and Dean Clavitt misses that for us. And now you're going to see half the field try and get wave rounds here. It's going to be a fun sight to see. And they're drafting just all the same as if it would stay green. Yellow is out here, lap 48 it came out.
I just don't understand the, riding on top of the yellow there.
Yeah, I mean, he was loose entering the corner, and then he checked up speed because he was straddling the apron, and then he got turned. Not really sure what that was all about. These guys trying to come in and pit, guys trying to get their wave around. But everyone going to be coming in except AJ Green. He'll stay out and get a bonus point in the 487 machine. Guys flying around. The Cody Porter needs so much more help. He is double-digit laps down, but he's got a clean race car.
He might be getting it. Cautions do breed cautions.
Yeah, the whole field will be bunched up now. We're past halfway.
Might be a little more urgency in these drivers, although there will be at least one more pit stop.
Of course.
Whether it's green flag or under caution.
All this is going on. Let's show you the points as they entered tonight. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here to set the field for playoffs. Michael Frisch came in tonight with a 2-point lead over Parker White, so that shows you his consistency, because every single week he's ended up pushing someone through the win, and that just happened to be his teammate for the last couple of weeks, so very good season so far for Frisch. Tyler Gary looking dominant tonight. Christopher Hill rounds out the top 5. Well, Perry rounds out your top 10, and so far this season, you just look throughout this extensive list and see the quality of drivers. Corey Henry down in 21st. He was last season's RODDCAR Truck Tour champion, and he sits 21st. Myself, I sit 27th after making the move to the broadcast booth. Tyler Gary is waiting on the pace car.
I like how y'all's picks to win are 1 and 2 in points, and I think this is my picks to win first race.
It was a bold pick. Hey, you can just see here.
He's got Rex in the name.
All the way down. 62 drivers have taken the green flag this season in RODDCAR, so hoping to see many more throughout the rest of this season. That's got a great thing going, and we're happy to be a part of it. Here's Michael Kuzu Jr. around the pace car to get his lap back. We are choosing this time AJ Green. He hasn't pitted since lap 31, so he's going to need to quick. He's just hoping on another caution, I imagine. It's going to be a minute here before we sort out the choose here, but a lot of guys taking the top don't want to cut through the grass. I don't really blame them. Parker White back on the lead lap, though. Take the top side for this restart. Swanson, he's a little adventurous trip there to the grass. Everything should be reset. Still, all 36 cars on the lead lap. Lights are out on top of the pace car. AJ Green on old tires, the only one that did not pit under our most previous yellow. Only 2 cautions so far as the field tries to catch up. The average number of cautions in these races over the last 5 has been 7. So we are 5 short as we get back to racing.
And hopefully we can stay that way. I did not realize how few people actually chose the inside line.
Mark Ferguson is going to take advantage. And we're wrecking right on the restart. Cars destroyed. Lucas Plessel, Tyler Lonan, caution out immediately. They instantly heard what we said and decided against it.
I've been a little too correct there, saying cautions breed cautions.
Let's take a look at what happened. I don't know.
Did he money shift? Lucas Plussel money shifted?
Oh, no.
Iowans can't do anything right?
Let's take a look here. He's third on the inside. Oh, yeah, and he just, yep, you saw the puff of smoke right in front of Daniel Smallwood, Dean Clavitt involved, Tyler Lonan, Parker White, huge damage, and Dylan Drelling gets spun like a top there. Let's go on board here with Lucas Plessel, who have to tow and think about his actions detrimental to stock car racing. Watch the RPMs here. Oh, yeah. Sounds just as bad as it looks.
And you know what? We're getting a word from Corbin Simmons. He's the only Iowan in here.
All right.
Corbin, how do you feel about your fellow Iowan blowing his engine?
Very disappointed. He didn't blow his engine. His shifter legitimately broke. Therefore, blew his engine.
That is a convenient excuse.
That's a skill issue if I've ever heard one.
So I agree. Did you guys see any ARCA breaks? I heard people complain
No.
about
I didn't really
No.
see too
Nothing
much.
egregious.
Nothing that stuck out to me as you should be publicly shamed.
For what? For
I don't
being
know.
from Iowa?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's from a specific part of Iowa that's really shitty, so
Well, keep doing a good job, bud.
thanks.
Or a bad job.
I've made my appearance. How we doing, fellas?
No!
Yeah.
Fucking doing awesome, Matt.
Yeah, we're 1-2 right now. I won't say anything. I'm just saying it. 1-2.
No,
Oh,
every
yeah,
time you
appreciate
come
it.
in here.
We'll be
every
fucked
time
up.
you,
Yeah.
every time you come in here.
I'm not gonna wish you
It's-
good luck. I'm not gonna say like, hey, you need to not. I'm not gonna say any of that. I'm just saying y'all are.
Just wish us bad. Hey, man, just wish us bad
I
luck.
hope all of you money shift on the restart like Lucas Plussel just did.
Oh, absolutely.
But look at this:
I'm glad-
1, 2, and 3. The Pit 1 gang putting on a show right
Hell
now.
yeah, hell yeah. 1, 2, 3, and 4 actually.
Look at that, Matthew Huggins. Look at that. Yeah, didn't even notice it. But yeah, right now y'all are obviously sitting pretty. Just over halfway. It's been pretty clean this far. What's the feel in the race car like?
Oh, it drives like shit.
We're driving good.
Sounds
We're
about
driving
right.
good.
Driving good.
I spoke a caution into existence. Zwack said check in, and I said check in, reckon, maybe. And then 3 seconds later, the caution came out.
Well,
So.
Art said cautions
What-
breed cautions, and that's exactly what happened. So
Yeah.
Was it for the most recent caution or was it for your father's caution?
No, it's for my father.
that's a tough one.
Ironic.
Oh.
You could call that conspiracy, but we're about 2,000 miles apart. So
Man's on the phone with his dad. Hey, just block him. Just do something dumb.
No, I wouldn't make him do that. Not even
I
for a
would.
championship.
I'd wreck my dad
father
for a championship.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, I'd wreck
100%.
my father for a championship, but I wouldn't make him wreck himself.
No,
I
I would.
would.
I would tell my dad to just execute Order 66 for a championship. No, I'd go all the way.
And then
All
that
the way.
freaking, and then the entire freaking server heard my live reaction to Lucas Plus on money shifting there.
Good
I was
times.
I was speaking to Lennon, and I just saw that, or I just heard it happen under me. Like, oh my god.
He blames a shifter failure, but that's a very convenient excuse.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I mean, it's not completely out of the question.
It's not, but I'm just saying, you know.
I had that a
By the
bunch of
way,
years ago.
As you can tell, I made my return from Darlington. It was fun.
Good.
Good shit. I met Michael Waltrip and Mike Joy, so that was cool.
Nice, nice.
Now we got to figure out what lane we're picking.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Yeah.
let you get to it, gentlemen. Good luck the rest of the way. That's the only thing I'll say.
Appreciate it.
Yep.
You wish us luck.
Mo Perry, how we doing?
Pretty okay. It appears that the field just forgot that we're choosing.
They're all just taking the top.
Straight up, like the top 4 just all missed the cone.
They want the top side. That's fine.
That's a bit odd, but
Yeah.
okay.
So you came out like a bandit there on that second green flag pit stop cycle, and you are currently sitting P2 right now.
Yeah, I have no idea how that happened.
Got a little bit of left side
Genuine.
damage, but you're looking pretty good though. What do you got here for us in these last 25 laps?
I'll try to do as good as I can.
Absolutely. Well, good luck the rest of the way, sir.
Thank you.
Get James Mendez next time by. So what do we have? So we got the quick wreck at the start, Jeremy Cootie, and then the money shift, right?
3 right now, yeah.
All right, we're 4 short of the average. We'll see here. 25 laps to go. We get the restart here. Mark Jorgensen Jr. going to be leading us down.
He might be leading us down, but Mo Perry gonna be in the lead.
So I tell you why the Mo was confused at why the top 4 took that start, because that's all everyone that was in pit 1. So they trying to get hooked up and work together. Mark, Andrew Cootie, Ross Corlett, and Matthew Huggins, and they're getting the run through turn number 2 and down the back straightaway. Mark Jorgensen Jr. half a car length ahead. Now a whole car length ahead if he wants it. And Jacuti giving him a nice shove down the back straightaway. Three wide, Jacob Dunn. Matthew Huggins is the car on the wall, though, so that plan to get lined up 4 in a row did not last very long. He's in the wall again in the tri-oval. Hard contact for the 5 that's shown as the 87. And trying to stay out of the way. Oh, Perry leading that inside line. Help from Alex Link. Andrew Cootie second on the outside line. And push Mark Jorgensen back into the lead. And we have 33 cars on the lead lap. Brian Hicks and Tyler Lonning kind of just hanging out at the back of the pack. It's 26 cars that make up our lead pack. AJ Green 1.5 seconds back, being pushed around the racetrack by Robert Colgan. And they're just waiting and seeing how the next phase of the race is going to go. We're going to be rapidly approaching under 20 to go here. The intensity is going to start ramping up here very soon.
Yeah, and if I'm Mo Perry, I'm not leaving that bottom line. You've got Alex Link, Daniel Smallwood right behind you. Like, surely you don't want to leave the bottom in most cases, but when you've got teammates hooked up behind you, especially guys that you might be able to talk to a little bit, I think that's a good place to be, especially competing with Pick 1 guys.
Especially when they've raced for so long together. Week after week, these guys come out here and put on an absolute show. The teamwork is critical, and it shows just how well they work together. The communication aspect is important as well. They can say, hey, you can hit me a little bit harder, or hey, that kind of got me loose off the ground, need to back off a little bit. Now we're wrecking Joe Swanson way down to the inside. One car, though, I believe. Jaden Carter involved.
That started with Steven Rex. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, he was super loose through, on the exit of the tri-oval, made contact with Tyler Gary. And just,
And Joe Swanson is the big loser in this. He's sitting just outside the top 10, and I mean, they kind of met in the middle, but I mean, but you can definitely tell Steven Rex comes off the bottom. Gary comes down ever so slightly, but Steven Rex just comes up and definitely out of control there at the end of it. That is a miracle more cars weren't involved. But just like that, though, the intensity picks up a little bit. Guys not really paying attention to where they're at. If they're holding that yellow line on the bottom, they come up a little bit, get into each other, and everything kind of kicks off from there.
I know Rod in chat said it seems like a Zwack kind of race, and there he is leading the high side.
Yeah, you saw him creeping back there, and then all of a sudden, into turn number 3, he made his move, picks up Michael Frisch, and they are hauling the mail out of turn number 4. And this time by, it would have been no contest at the line. Zwack by half a car length. Frisch very strong in pushing. They only have 4 cars up there. 3x3. Now the intensity is picked up, and now guys are going for it. Ross Corlett, Logan Shores making...
We still have 20 laps to go.
You can definitely tell it flipped a switch, 20 to go. And they said it's time to go. See if Zwack makes that patented top to bottom move. Goes top to middle.
At least top to middle.
Jorgensen thinks about making
kind of hung out up there.
Frisch doesn't have a whole lot of help. Ross Corlett, though, in tow. Logan Shore loose off of turn number 4. Frisch trying to get some help, trying to make a run. Zwack trying to control these lanes.
Frisch is not falling back. He's able to maintain.
They can just get a couple more cars in that outside line. It would work, but it's a risky move. Cars on your inside bounce enough, and there goes Joe Swanson below the apron. Very respectful. You see guys swerving back in the pack, trying to pick a lane, trying to find the momentum, trying to see the air. It was Luigi Gonzalez making a move to the bottom. Now he's riding up the racetrack. Steven Rex is still in the top 15 after that incident. Right behind him, Michael Cozy Jr. in 16th. Behind him, it's all single file. They have to make another pit stop. And if it continues to go green, that pit stop will be right at the end. It would just be a splash and go that's required. Put it on lap 53. Right around 10 laps to go. Shelby, appreciate the Twitch Prime subscription. You have now unlocked ad-free viewing to the rest of this race and the rest of our leagues Monday night. And I guess just Friday night now. We're kind of in a holding pattern, but no more Fox Sports experience for you. We definitely appreciate it. Oh, and that's going to be contact! And now they're going to try and avoid him, and it's all going to go wrong here. Dylan Kemp through the grass.
Oh, well, thank you. I also think we deserve everyone else's money.
And caution is out on the racetrack.
I feel like just because of that, she's not going to resubscribe next month.
One and done. 1 month and done. But I was just getting ready to say, the thought entered my brain that Frisch was trying to just get up there and make a move, and oh, that's just a racing deal there. You can see Mark, he's thinking about it. Frisch is just trying to hold his line. They almost touch there, then Frisch moves up. Then he comes back down, but Mark's moving up ever so slightly. Maybe Frisch comes down just a little bit more, but gonna turn him, and then this is where kind of things get haywire here. Everyone's trying to avoid. Dylan Kemp hooks a left and catches Scott Warren, and Tyler Gary through the middle, Jacob Dunn. Dylan Kemp's going to go for a ride here. He's got that thing. He's wheeling and dealing that thing. Transitions back on to the apron, and one more trip to mow the lawn, and he'll come out all right. Unfortunately, this kind of kills the fuel strategy race we had going, but it's because I brought it into existence.
You can never have nice things.
No, we cannot. Let's go talk to James Mendez. James Mendez, you got a copy?
I do.
And I've just been biding your time out there tonight. What do you see here in these closing stages taking place?
Well, considering we're passing the pit road, I think a lot of cars are going to have to pit. I, myself, am very close on the number here, and I think maybe I can jump a ton of cars here, but we've just been keeping it out of trouble, minding our way in the back. Had a speeding penalty earlier, so keeping it nice and easy, and we'll probably tear it up here at the end. So
got a great looking paint scheme on that thing. Takes you back to good old days of the Gen 4 era.
Oh, absolutely. I spent probably maybe 20 minutes searching paint schemes just to figure out what is there, because a lot of the popular ones are always used. So I was like, just pick this one. It's great.
Very underrated. It's a good looking scheme though, for sure. It's a good looking field, and about to tear these cars up though, I fear, during the last 15 laps or so.
Well, absolutely, but I think I got the most fuel amongst the people who stayed out, so I may be able to push harder than most.
You gonna try and just go to the end on this set of fuel, or what's the plan here?
I think if we get an overtime, which 99% chance we will, I will have to pit. So unless I save enough under this caution, or if we get another one within 2 laps, then I can just keep clutching and saving. So we'll see.
All right. Well, appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, and good luck the rest of the way.
No problem.
But there still is a bit of fuel strategy out there, and it's guys in the top 8 taking the risk. Take a look here at your pitch strategy window. America's crew chief. They all pitted on lap 54. It doesn't show it because it's so recent, but top 8 all came down. First man out on the guaranteed can make it to the end is Dylan Kemp. Everyone behind him will be good to go. I'll give Cody Porter credit. He's still digging. I think he's got it under single digits now.
Says he's 8 down, gonna be 7 this time by, I believe.
If he gets a couple more, he has a decent chance. There's one more back. He might be able to get even one more here. They haven't even come out of turn number 1 yet. We'll see. But I can't fault a man for trying. Getting down to the nitty-gritty here, though. He's going to need a lot to take place very quickly. At the top of your screen, Parker White sits 33rd. My pick to win 34th.
My pick to win 4th?
Yeah. All 36 cars that started this race, Jack Mason never showed up, but all 36 that started the race still out on track. Cody Porter, the only one a lap down, and he just happens to be 7 of them. But he is giving it everything he's got. He probably needs 3 or 4 more, though. We'll see. Lights out on top of the pace car. He kind of has to get this one back. He probably has to get the 6 down here, even though they're going through 3 and 4. It's
He's gonna have to get it, then hope for a quickie caution.
Yeah, he came in on lap 43. But because he can't afford to come down and pit, he's just literally got to get as many laps back as possible. But lights out on top of the pace car. Perry chooses the
He's
bottom.
not taking it.
Alex Link chooses the top. Pace car makes the hard left-hand turn. And we are back underway. Really, if I'm Cody Porter, I just try and race for fun of it now. I just get up there and get in the mix.
I think this outside line is going to be or middle line kind of is going to be a hard team to beat. Alex Lincoln, Daniel Smallwood, but DK and Tyler Gary making that third line work.
Yeah, that third line's got some heavy hitters in it. We expect them to charge to the front, and look at that, Dylan Kemp, half a car length ahead of Alex Link. Mo Perry lead that inside line. Steven Rex doing a nice job. He's made one career rod car start. That was last week, I believe. He's doing a decent job right now. Oh, wrecking for the back, the big one. Half of the pack in the back taken out. And yellow is out, and they all scramble to avoid it.
Ooh, there's Corbin's pick to win, Parker White.
Mark Jorgensen, yeah, this has suddenly gone to a nightmare race for Parker White, and Frisch is looking to extend his lead on the top of the championship standings. He is the last car on the lead lap right now. It's just not been his night. Mark Jorgensen Jr.'s car is destroyed. Let's take a look at what happened. A huge checkup on the bottom, and oh my goodness. I believe that was Matthew Huggins who just occupied the path that Mark was trying to go through. Yeah, huge checkup on the bottom. He's on the wall. He just comes right down into Mark. Luigi has no idea how close he was to exploding. Oh, and Cody Porter just gets lifted off the ground. Nothing he could have done. He saw the wreck, Frisch didn't, and around he goes. His day goes from bad to worse. But sure enough, here he goes, though. He's trying to get even more laps back. That's what he needed, though, the quick caution. I know he was involved in it, but he'll take everything he can get at this point.
I'm just saying, y'all took 1 and 2 in points. I picked a wild card, and right now that wild card is looking pretty good.
Sitting P6 right now. He is really the odd man out here, though. Like, you look at the top 8. Dylan Kemp, Alex Link, Mo Perry, Tyler Gary, Smallwood, Zwack, Cozy. Even James Mendez has been regular appearances in the top 10, but the rest of these guys absolutely know how to get it done on the plate tracks. Steven Rex trying to pull the Leicester City 5,000 to 1 odds. The greatest story in automobile racing.
Yeah, before he falls back into obscurity.
I will always have that Premier League championship.
Were you even a fan of them then?
I picked them that year. But yeah.
Because they won?
Well, no, I picked them like December when it was kind of like, here's an underdog. I'm like, that's fun. I'll follow them. So I mean, I was half the season I knew they existed. I could have picked him in like March and been like, oh, I got the merch to prove it. It's fine. There goes Cody Porter again. He is really digging here. I'll be interested to see how close he gets. Should be 6 down now.
You know what other merch you can get?
What merch can
YJ
you get?
Media merch?
YJMediaMerch.com. It's not hoodie season, but go ahead and get yourself prepared.
And we got t-shirts, we got hats. If you're having a baby anytime soon, we got stickers.
And everything you need to support your favorite broadcasting company on the iRacing.com Motorsport Simulation Service. Put a sticker on the baby.
I mean,
Why not?
or get Corbin's special shirt.
So now we have more cars that are going to be joining Cody in the lap down. It will be Mark Jorgensen Jr. He's been on pit road for nearly 3 minutes. Lights are out on top of the pace car. You see Matt Bear Sr. getting the lap back. Dylan Kem, though, will be leading us here on this restart as we approach just 9 laps to go. Single digits.
And speaking of single digits, we are 1 follower away from hitting 300 here on Twitch. So if you're watching and enjoying our broadcasting style, if you want to go ahead and hit that follow if you're not already, that'd be... Yeah, we got it!
Very nice.
Joe Swanson, Jay Dowles. Instantly.
Very nice. We'll do a merch giveaway for 300. Stay tuned to the Twitter for more details.
How are you going to say that so quietly?
Merch giveaway. Merch giveaway that we have 300 followers. Stay tuned to twitter.com/YJ Media Group for more information. That's so disrespectful.
Gonna unfollow.
That's so disrespectful.
Hey, we're at 301. You can unfollow stuff.
Ooh. We've officially made it, ladies and gentlemen. Dylan Kem chooses the top. Mo Perry has been a constant presence in the top 5. He's doing a heck of a job here in the second half of the race. Lights out on top of the pace car. We are back underway. Green flag back in the air. Mo Perry gets a great start. Dylan Kem
I don't
going
think
to have...
Seth wants anything to do with me.
Seth the Merchant, a very well-respected RODDCAR winner.
Look at my pick to win, controlling that high side.
You have to make the moves, though. Doesn't have a whole lot of help.
Car with him. All you need is one
Tyler
car and a
Launer, he's
dream.
going up there. 3 cars up top, never mind, as everyone scrambles to try and find momentum. Got cars bouncing off each other. It was Jacob Roth pushing Steven Rex to the top side.
That's Tyler Launen.
And just as we said it,
This
Garrett
is the
Delph,
big one.
Logan,
They're still
Shore.
wrecking.
Oh, we got multiple wrecks going on. Oh, and the entire back half of the field is destroyed. Oh, that could... Oh, Mark, slow it down. Slow it down. Oh, my goodness. Watch this from Mark Jorgensen Jr. He's just trying to catch back up to the field. He doesn't know that legitimately the entire field is wrecked. He sees the smoke, and how about it? Oh, it would have been rough. Matt Bear's probably so confused on where that came from. Got a Davies Doobie sighting in chat. How about it? Now we can officially say we've made it. God bless. Yeah, but if you're the 57, you're thinking, hey, I got this wreck missed. I mean, the entire... Oh, my goodness, a vicious... Oh, he kind of just takes out Joe Swanson, though. So maybe you didn't miss it. But you're sitting here thinking, okay, I stopped after hitting Swanson. I'm good. Making it through. You're good. You're good. And then hang on a minute. That's something else right there. I mean, my goodness. The golden horseshoe for 35th, so I mean, you know.
Okay, we're gonna have to take a look at.
Yeah, we gotta see
London?
what kicked this off. It was right in the middle of the pack.
Well, Lonin was removed from the server. I believe it
Oh.
was contact with Andrew Cootie after.
Let's see here. And Cootie just doesn't see the checkup, so Cootie gonna get into the right rear of Lon and turn him around. Oh, and Cootie upside down, Jacob Dunn, a huge hit. Garrett Delph nowhere to go. Dean Clavitt, a little bit of damage. Jaden Carter, Luigi nowhere to go, and they just all pile in. Parker White involved again. I don't think he's winning 4 in a row. And let's check out the altercations. Very unhappy with Andrew Cootie, letting him know his displeasure. Very unhappy. My goodness, they're fighting on the apron. They're angry. They both know they have lost. I imagine. And he's gone. Alright, let's go on board here. Jacob Dunn gonna have a hard lick here.
I'm not sure I entirely agree with that. I know Corbin's not gonna be happy about that, but they didn't really wreck each other. I didn't realize you couldn't show your displeasure.
Hey, you know where to go. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's just a vicious sight. Yellow out immediately. Dylan Kemp led at the time of caution. Cody Porter is so close, but he's running out of laps. Blew his engine literally on the first caution on like lap 7. Had to tow, did not take the fast repair.
Lights are out on the pace car, so he's gonna have to get a
He'll get one more back here. But I still think he's like 4 down. If my mental math just looking at.
He currently 4 down. He should be able to get at least one more to make him 3 down.
No, if he needs 2 more cautions then. Remember the RODDCAR rules in effect. 1 attempt at a green-white checkered. Point of no return. If they all wadded up in turn number 1, the first one to come out the wreck will be a winner. You get 1 chance to prove their worthiness, as it is kind of second half of the race. A lot more drama, a lot more altercations in the first half of the race. Cody Porter is 4 down, and he really has to get. Oh, you got to get it. What are you doing? You had to get 3 there. You had to. Lights are out on top of the pace car. I'm rooting for him. I really am. There'll be 5 laps to go at the restart. Dean Clavitt getting slotted back into position.
Did Corbin unfollow us, then follow us again? Because I might yell at him.
Quick side note, Brian Hicks is the only one tonight that has not been off track. He's been involved in some wrecks, but he has not been off the racing surface while doing it. I thought that was interesting. Pace car makes the hard left-hand turn. Dylan Kemp gonna lead us down. But he continually lets Mo Perry get that jump on the inside. Look at that 3, 4 cars hooked up really tight on the outside. Inside line not hooked up as well. Cozy thinking about a peak 3 wide to the outside.
Definitely
there now.
Yeah.
With help from the 32 of Daniel Smallwood, 3 wide already. Your friends are where you find them. It is go time. The pay window is open. These beautiful Gen 4 cars. Take a lap to get up to speed, nearly 210 miles an hour, and Scott Warren's going to get turned. He's going to save it. No, he's not. There goes Frisch and Kevin Spencer, and back up into the field. Kevin Spencer, Michael Frisch, Daniel Smallwood, and further back, Matthew Huggins. Okay, but don't look now. Parker White's in 8th. Where did he come from? Holy crap, he's got a shot.
Held onto his fast repair.
He actually has a shot.
That car is not damaged.
He has a shot. He missed the 2 huge ones, and he's got a shot. Let's go take it. Oh, and Scott Warren's probably going to call it a night here. I'd say that's the frustration boiling over. Burn it down, but you did not win the race. I hate to tell you. Let's take a look at what kicked all this off, as this might actually take us to that natural green-white checker. I think this does start with Scott.
And Scott does get turned up into the outside wall. Ooh, is that a Steven Rex sighting?
Yes, it is. Oh, boy. Steven Rex was just kind of tunnel vision there on Zwack. And just kind of shoved Scott Warren in front of Smallwood. They just stuck together and comes down right in front of Frisch and Kevin Spencer. Frisch hard into the outside wall. Smallwood gets another piece. Back down the racetrack into the Jeremy Cootie. Matthew Huggins, a couple of guys off the racetrack further back. Trying to blow it up. Oh, and James Mendez belt got turned. But yeah, it's no give, all take now. So Alex Link, Mo Perry, Michael Cozy Jr., Steven Rex, and Daniel Smallwood all pitted on that lap 53 caution, so they have to be a little concerned about fuel, especially if we get to the one attempt at the green-white checker. This actually might be it. Alright, you'll be able to confirm that next lap for me. But yeah, it should, because next will be 2 to go, and yeah, so this should be the one and final attempt.
I'll let you know if it pops up.
Yeah, it should. And Cody Porter, he needed one more. He needed one more. And he's not going to get it. Dylan Kem's good on fuel. Zwack good on fuel. Tyler Gary good. Parker White good. Dean Clavitt good. Most of the field is guaranteed good, but just those drivers that we named a moment ago that are on lap 53, they'll have some slight concern here. Dylan Kem will cross the stripe. Light should be out on the pace car this time by
1 of 1.
So this will be your final restart of the night.
Cody Porter 2 down.
You can get to 1 down, but that's it. That's so sad.
He needed to fight back for that 1 extra lap.
I know, I told you. So Scott Warren out of the race and Tyler Lonan, so all that nets him 2 spots. Heartbreaking,
Corbin, you
really.
should manually make it add an extra lap.
So sad. Yeah, but he'll get to 1 down. Keep going, you catch up again. Just keep going. Oh, so sad. They'll be choosing.
I'm so sad. I haven't seen anyone hit the cone or spin out going through the grass yet.
They've adapted well.
Oh, there it is!
Oh, Logan Shore.
Logan Shore!
Oh, no. Look at, he's just swerving late and just turned around on him. Didn't hit anything, though, so that's good. Dylan Kem on the outside. Alex Link on the inside. And then it is Mo Perry, Matthew Zwack, Parker White, Michael Cozy Jr., Dean Clavitt, Tyler Gary, Dylan Drelling, Steven Rex, your top 10 to settle it for the 1 attempt at RODDCAR overtime. Pace
I
car.
can hear it. I can hear Rod now from Mexico.
Pace-
RODDCAR overtime, hell yeah!
Pace car takes that hard left-hand turn. We enter the restart zone, and we are underway for the final restart of the night. Green flag back in the air. Side-by-side restart. Everyone tucked up tight. Can't afford to hold anything back now. Already guys going 3 wide as they get up to speed. They only need the 1 lap. White flag. It'll be all out at 205 miles an hour.
And we don't even have to race back to the white. You crash. That is it.
No, you gotta get to the white if you want a chance. Parker White trying to go for 4 in a row. He's making a move to the middle, 3 wide. Dylan Kemp leads down the back straightaway. Link on the bottom, and Michael Cozy Jr. up top. Are sliding all over the place now. 3x3 for the race lead as they come off of turn number 4 and head to the white flag. Still 3x3. That second row of cars giving them everything they've got at the line. White flag race is official. Cozy with the slight advantage on the top side. Tyler Gary in tow. That's a strong combination. Dylan Kemp. Matthew Zwack through the middle, also equally strong, and Alex Link pulling on the bottom side of the racetrack with Mo Perry in tow. Does Mo have enough fuel?
That time by DK and Michael Cozy tied at the line.
Into turn number 3 for the final time. Still 3x3. Who's going to give the last shove that's needed? Who can hang on? Who can handle the push? Out of turn number 4 for the final time. Link with half a car length ahead. Dylan Kemp trying to fight back. The run to the line. Here comes Kemp. Here comes Cozy, but at the line. Give it to Alex Link in a thriller. Oh my goodness, a ginormous wreck. And that's literally everybody. Oh my goodness. That is everybody.
0.001.
That's as close as it gets without being a tie. Alex Link, your race winner here. What can Aflac do for you? It can win you the race in an absolute thriller. The shortest way around the racetrack. The best way to go at it. Let's take another look at the finish. Mo Perry gave him the push he needed. You can see he was the first to the back bumper. Perry not really on Cozy. If that was just another inch further down, Zwack had the push probably to get Kemp to win. Oh my goodness. That's the margin there. Let's see if we can find something that shows it. You can see there, Parker White's going to get turned. His bid for 4 in a row ends. And it's just that close. And I mean, that's just everybody. I mean, you can't even... Multiple cars upside down. What happened to AJ? Oh my goodness, what a race. He finished upside down, but he wasn't on fire, so it wasn't as cool. You think he's good, and then, oh, Matthew Huggins. Oh my goodness. What a way to end it. Still, guys, fine. There goes Zwack further in the infield grass. That is a proper way to end a RODDCAR Friday night. Let's go ahead and pull up your official race results. As we go ahead and pull link up here. Here with tonight's race winner, Alex Link had a strong car all night long, avoided the chaos, was solid on pit road, had the fuel, he pitted on lap 53, had the fuel at the end as well, and started second and got the one spot you needed, and it was an absolute thriller off of turn 4. Mo Perry giving you everything you could handle. Dylan Kemp made a late run at it and came up 1/1000th of a second short, and you are a RODDCAR winner here this evening. Congratulations.
Hey, thank you guys. Yeah, this was actually fun. And yeah, talking about clean up pit road, I was actually surprised because it was probably my cleanest race here in RODDCAR since joining last year. But yeah, I gotta thank Mo too. Hell of a push. With 2 to go, and then on the white.
Nope. Did we lose him?
Oh, hello.
But yeah, Mo, just like I said, off turn number 4, just got glued to that back bumper, and just a fantastic display of car control from the both of you, not getting turned around like the guys behind you did. And like you said, it was a very clean race, all things considered. We had some chippiness there at the end, but the guys at the front were pretty clean all night long, especially in the first half. They did a fantastic job.
Yeah, it was actually like really nice to go 3 wide, like at least 2 deep till we got to the line, like clean, hard racing. Like no one was door banging, no one really got turned up front until the end. Usually when people are trying to get everything at the end, but otherwise, yeah, it was clean. I gotta thank Oscar Jensen with his spotter calls. They were as fast as 10G Xfinity internet, calling me 3 wide the whole time and telling me how much of a gap I had. So I appreciate him for those calls.
Yeah, and then Lawson, that fantastic finish. You are the one to break the Parker White win streak as well. So look to set a new streak of your own here. Hopefully, maybe go back to back next week. Actually, we're off next week for Memorial Day, but 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, yep, that'd be very nice.
But congratulations again on an awesome win, and let you get any shout outs you got in.
Yeah, I just got to shout out Daniel, Oscar, you guys for the awesome broadcast and what you guys do every week here. Like, it's fun. It's nice to take a break every Friday and just come out here and have fun. So I appreciate what you guys do for us.
Absolutely, that's what it's all about, and it was a heck of a race. Congratulations again on the win here tonight.
All right, thanks. See you guys.
Yep. We'll wait for Dylan Kem and Michael Cozy Jr. to hop up here in the booth. See if we can get him. I know Cozy's probably streaming, and I think DK is as well.
Both kind of dwarfing us in viewership right now, but they are definitely streaming.
That's fine.
Maybe one day.
We got a good way to do it. Easy way to do it. We go to their stream, right?
No,
yeah. Would love to have you for an interview.
Who are you doing that to?
That's DK. He got second, so he gets to go next.
That he's coming.
All right, awesome. Here with your second place finisher tonight, Dylan Kem. He was ever present at the front of the field tonight. Started in the 5th position, and if it was another inch further down the tri-oval, he would have come away with the win. Matthew Zwack gave him everything he could handle off of turn number 4, and you came up 1/1000th short of the race win here tonight. But nevertheless, a great effort from your half tonight.
Yeah, he pretty much summed it up. I thought the second lane would definitely be where you wanted to be coming out of turn 4. That's why every restart before that, I would stay in the middle because I wanted to hold that. Yeah, man, I thought from the cockpit, I thought we had it, and I waited for the leaderboard to change, and Alex got it. So good win for him. Mo did a hell of a job pushing for him, and I could hear Mo saving gas under yellow, so I know Mo was getting close, and yeah, like you said, just an inch, just didn't quite have it, but it was fun. A lot of fun that race.
Yeah, it looked really fun to be out there tonight, especially the first half of the race. The front runners were keeping it pretty clean. Had a green flag pit stop to boot, and just kept down most of the chaos tonight, and able to come away with a solid finish tonight.
Yes, sir. Didn't even use the fast repair, which is always good to have that in your pocket.
You can convert the fast repair to an extra inch, then.
No kidding, man.
Yeah, but congratulations on a strong second place effort. We'll let you get any shout outs in if you got them.
Shout out to Zwack. I appreciate him giving her hell, but we'll get him next time.
Absolutely, looking forward to it. Congrats again on the strong second place tonight.
Yep, thank you guys.
Are you gonna go try and annoy Cozy?
Yes, I am.
Oh, Corbin's already doing it.
Oh, Corbin said thanks, so I think we got him. Good job, Corbin. Well, that's how you earn your 20%. There he is in the waiting room. Wait for him.
Gotta wait for him.
Oh, yes, of course. Here with your third place finisher tonight, Michael Cozy Jr. Fought through some early adversity after the first round of green flag pit stops. I believe it was a pit road speeding penalty that kind of got you behind the 8 ball. But just waited for that next caution and waved yourself around, and then fought back from there, and then we're definitely in contention the rest of the race. Avoided all the second half carnage, and out of turn 4 you had just didn't have the push you needed, but definitely a great effort tonight.
Yeah, apologies to the 33 car. Caused a wreck off the rip. just trying to make a move and up his rear end there, bad part of the corner. But yeah, the pit road's kind of dumb, but this track set me back early. But we always have a caution that it ends up kind of bunching us up, and then it turned it into fuel mileage, and then that didn't pan out either because we still managed to wreck. But we cycled up through there at least to save some fuel and kind of I just basically stayed out really, and everybody came to top off. So that's really what gave us the track position, and it was a track position race, but I even got on the front row there coming to the line. It still wasn't enough, but I appreciate Gary for helping me there and the push and all that. I'm glad we didn't wreck there and got some decent points. Shout out Alex with the win. I was glad we got to finish one pretty clean.
Absolutely. First half of the race was really fun to watch, and the Gen 4 cars put on a decent show tonight. So I know first for a couple of guys here in RODDCAR, but they did a decent job tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Appreciate VRS, Logitech. You guys are broadcasting. Rod for putting this bad boy on. We'll see you guys next time.
Absolutely. Have a great Memorial Day. We'll see you back here in 2 weeks.
Hell yeah, appreciate it.
All right. That was your top 3. So now we'll just go bother everybody else and see how their race went. We'll go ahead and hit up Andrew Cootie and Ross Corlett. Cootie came home 11th. And we'll go see what he's up to.
To pull fucking
Hello.
Riley.
Hello.
Hi.
How was your race at the end there? I know the second half.
Got screwed. I had nowhere to go, so I could. My luck ran out right at the line. I missed every wreck until the end.
Yeah, you started 14th, finished 14th, so I don't know. That's
Yeah, I mean that's decent night. I just needed it to stay in the top 25 in points, So.
Should be able to do that with 14th. Cootie here, is he getting yelled at by somebody?
10:30.
Hey, there he is.
Wait.
10:30.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
we're sorry. We're going dashing here in a few minutes. So
nice.
I was just her phone is glitchy with dashing. So
nice.
Hi.
Hello. Yes.
I did good. That was fun.
Yeah. Tyler Lonan doesn't think so, but
Oh no.
Yeah. It happens.
Well, what happened was the entire field in front of me checked up, and I went to the top, and then he wrecked. I died compared to him, and he was pissed, and he was pissed at me.
Better be after 4.
Yeah. Just one of those things. It looked like a chain reaction wreck. The middle lane got pretty bunched up there, but
and then Ross, can you mute real quick?
Yeah, I already got him.
Okay.
Nothing personal. Ross.
But yeah,
just business.
at that last wreck coming to the checkered, I texted Parker afterwards because I know he said he would have done the exact same thing, and because I went 4, I saw the lane was open. We were coming to the checkered, so I was just like, okay, see if I can get a couple extra spots, and with Dylan going below the yellow, I should get 10th. When I crossed the line, it said 11th, but after the fact it said, or after I crossed the line, it said 10th, but then after the fact it said 11th. So I'm thinking I'm gonna get 10th in point when we do points and stuff because of Landon going below the yellow. But I don't know. I had fun. We started from the pits, all 3 of us.
Yeah.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. I just hate these cars with a passion.
Right.
I mean,
you're probably in the minority with that opinion, though, which is funny.
Yeah, which is weird. I don't know what people see in the car compared
you like
to
the 550 package or something, don't you? Don't you?
I do like the next gen package for racing on all of the things. I think the only time I don't like racing the next gens is at Miami. Everything else I enjoy, but
so you
Miami,
just have bad opinions.
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
That's brutal.
Nah, but I'm glad with a decent finish. Hey,
yeah.
I mean, I picked in that vote, a couple weeks ago, next gen, but Ross was the deciding vote.
Gotta get on your teammate.
He decided to choose Gen 4, so it's all his fault.
So Ross is sensible.
Either way, it was a decent race tonight. First half was very clean. Had some green flag pit stops and some fuel strategy. I'd say it was a pretty good race overall.
Yeah, I made a dumb mistake and hit the inside wall and gave myself 20 seconds of damage on that first green flag pit stop.
Very nice.
And it was big pain.
Yeah.
Big pain. But
we'll appreciate you guys sticking around talking to us, and we'll see you here in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bye.
Bye. Hello. We are live.
Howdy.
How we doing, Pit 2?
Grand.
Pretty
You're doing good.
Good, glad to hear it. Dylan, you were up front all night long giving some great pushes and just nowhere to go at the end. You still end up 8th, though, so pretty good night from your side of things.
Yeah, I appreciate Corbin letting me keep my spot there because I did go under the yellow. But other than that, it was all right. I still can't pit worth a fuck, so, that's an issue.
Right.
So, but other than that, I think I did okay.
Hey, look good out there, led some laps, and like you said, though, when RODDCAR gets those green flag pit stops, you never really know what to expect, and that's a big part of it when it does happen. So,
Yeah.
able to overcome that, though, and get a top 10 out of tonight.
Yeah. My pit entry wasn't bad, other than apparently this track has a commitment line underneath too, which I didn't know that. So I dove down to the bottom and got penalized for that.
Yeah,
I
Cozy
think
said
a lot
something
of others
about
did,
this.
too.
Cozy said something about the pit road being pretty weird here, so I bet that's what caught some guys out.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of guys. It caught Cozy, I believe, Parker.
Yeah.
It was odd.
So Swanson, you gained 6th position, started 19th, finished 13th, able to avoid most of the chaos at the end, and then obviously coming out of the tri-oval turn 4, everyone exploded, yourself included.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good night. I mean, last week wasn't a good week at all for me,
Right.
and this week was a pretty good bounce back. We were at the front for most of the race until we got speeding penalty, I think it was, or something. Everyone got one, pretty much.
Interesting. But able to fight back to a solid top 15 finish, though, so definitely a good way to end it, I'd say.
Yeah, it was an end of a good night. It was a good comeback, all things considered.
And then,
I mean,
go ahead. Sorry.
Go on.
No, go ahead.
Go on.
I just gotta say, I mean, that was just an incredible wreck at the end there. I don't even know how we're still talking. You guys went crazy.
It was.
Yeah. And then Tyler Lonan, we saw what happened to him, and unfortunately, you got anything you want to add on tonight?
Nope. Andrew Cootie is a dumbass, and that's about it.
All right, fellas. Well, we appreciate you sticking around, talking to us, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Have a good night.
Yep, you too.
Have a good night. See you then.
Thank you. See you.
Here with James Mendez, and our prediction came true. We definitely tore up some cars here at the end of this thing.
Yeah, it was I would actually say a mediocre race for my standards, considering I love this car on this track configuration. And to be fair, I really thought they were going to wreck it there the whole last lap in the front, 3x3, very tight, bumpy track. Never happened. So still came home 20th, so I should stay within locked in for the next race or two, and we'll try to actually be in the front next time.
So we got next week off for Memorial Day, but then we come back and right back into the thick of things. And like you said, at this point, just getting locked in, and you'll be good to go.
Absolutely. I want to shout out No Name Gaming. Tomorrow you can watch me race in OMA. We're a good league, new, but very very fun. So if anybody want to watch that, you can have.
Absolutely. Well, appreciate you taking the time to stick around and talk to us here, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Thanks. See you guys.
Yep.
Sections of cars that came
Mo
in.
Perry gets the assist here tonight. How we doing?
Pretty good. I wish I won.
Right. But definitely a solid night. You had the fuel, most importantly, at the end. Know you were saving under the yellow pretty big. And then just able to give the winning push off turn number 4 first to the back bumper of Alex Link, and you gave him the help you needed.
Yeah, I did need some help, though, after I had pit for the last time. I was going to need a couple cautions, and then I ended up with, 6. So
Yeah. Second half of the race, way different than what the first half was.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I was kind of expecting a little bit more destruction in the last half, but that was a bit much.
Yeah. But,
I just wanted that thing over by the end.
Yeah, it kind of got a little tedious there, but cautions breed cautions, so we kind of expected it once it started to happen.
Oh, yeah, but, come on, give me a shot to at least get back up even with the leaders on a restart.
Yeah. But definitely not a bad night, though. You led some laps, nailed the green flag pit stops, and had the strategy right, and then solidified yourself as a great pusher in the Gen 4s at Legacy Daytona.
Yeah. I hadn't looked yet. I was about to. Did anything happen to the other groups during the green flag pit stops?
So apparently, and I wouldn't know because I don't really run Legacy Daytona a lot. There's a weird commitment line for this pit road, and a lot of guys just got caught out by it and had to serve some penalties. So it got pretty spread out.
Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely spread out. On
Basically, the cone isn't all the way to the wall, so you need to make sure you go around it. It's dumb.
Yep. Cozy said it, and then a couple other guys were saying it just caught everybody out.
Okay.
Yeah, it definitely spread everybody out, and then it kind of made an interesting middle part of the race, and then from lap 50 to the end, we kind of just had to get through some wrecks, but we did, and we have a winner.
Good job, Alex.
Mm-hmm. Dean Clavitt, you son of a gun, got a top 10 as well.
Woo! Somehow, some way.
Yeah, you were involved in that wreck coming to the checkered, and surprised we could still even get a word out of you. It was just the whole field exploded.
Well, you know.
Just a RODDCAR Friday night, that's all.
Well, I mean, the cause of that one was, just,
But Mo, you also got biggest mover to boot tonight, so well done.
That really? Holy crap.
Said Mo. Sorry.
Mo, oh man.
Not the biggest mover. Don't you try to steal my valor.
We always start in the back anyways.
Dean,
I always start the back just to make sure I don't get killed in a lap 3 wreck.
Dean, you were the second biggest mover, so there you go.
I'll take second.
At least I won something tonight.
Yeah. You won the hearts and minds of America.
Oh, truly.
But anyways, fellas, always appreciate sticking around talking to us, and we'll see you here in 2 weeks.
I was sticking around to talk to you guys, but thanks for coming to talk to us.
You will take your post-race interview, okay?
Government mandated post-race interview.
Yes, we do new management here. We do post-race interviews to not just the top 3, but anyone that we can click on their pit space and invade them without them knowing, of course.
That could get dangerous.
It really can. It already kind of has. So
And we're fine with that.
We're willing to live with the legal consequences.
As long as Max pays for it.
Well, let's not talk about legal consequences, please.
Maybe we should send Corbin in first just to get him ready. Maybe we should just do that. I don't know.
We gotta send a scout in.
Yeah. But yeah, good race tonight. First half pretty clean, some strategy, and then second half more what we're used to, but a thrilling finish to cap it off. So a very good race tonight.
Woo.
All right, fellas, appreciate it. We'll talk to you soon. All right. That was Friday Night RODDCAR at Legacy Daytona. All right, your final thoughts on tonight's race.
I really enjoy the fact that the top 3 all had the number 9, like, in their number. Like, just kind of funny.
091,
like the picture
999, yeah.
Yeah, the picture coming to the line, just all featuring 9s, was funny to me. But that finish was fantastic.
Of a second, you see it there.
Exactly.
Came up just a bit short. Let's go through your official race results here. Steven Rex, your pick to win, ends up 10th. And all the way down. I mean, look at this. The race of attrition didn't really claim a whole lot. All the way back to Jacob Dunn in 32nd. I picked to win Michael Frisch 12th. Not a terrible jinx, all things considered. We will be back in action live for the final race in the round of 12 for the Affinity Racing Series Monday night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and then we are off next Friday for RODDCAR for Memorial Day weekend, and then right back into it. I don't know. Do we have that Monday off for ARS? I don't know.
I don't know.
We actually might be racing Memorial Day for them. Let's check then real quick. We just
what day?
The 29th. Yeah, we are racing. All right.
No, we're not.
Yeah.
We can do it without a broadcast.
I'll take the money. But either way, so this upcoming Monday, Indy Road Course Affinity Racing Series off Friday, then back Monday, May 29th to start off round 2, and then back here for RODDCAR full head of steam as we head towards the chase. RODDCAR. Appreciate Rod Flag for the opportunity. Appreciate the drivers putting on a good show, and we'll see y'all Monday night. Y'all take care.